It's just too painful. So,
It was a pleasure to meet you. And, maybe I'll see you again.
maybe.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Dad.
What's going on, girls? Good to see you. Miss you. Eating your dinner and all. Juana, how you doing, sweetie?
Okay.
Good, thank you. Oh, taking a trip?
My mom hurt her damn hip again. You know, I just got off the phone with the hospital and I was gonna call you, but then I had to get on the phone and make a plan with Zoe. Then the hospital called again.
Is she okay?
No. Yeah, I just hope she didn't break it again. I gotta head down to DC.
Of course. When?
Now, I was just waiting on you to get back. I gotta pick up Zoe from the train station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
I love you.
All right, love you.
Yeah.
I'll call you from the road. All right, girls, love you.
Love you.
Oh, boy. Angelica, Eliza, Peggy.
I'm Peggy.
You're Peggy. Why is this bag so heavy? Oh, yeah, that's right. Presents.
Yay!
Can I get a drum roll, please? You don't get the presents without a drum roll.
Yes, son, yes.
It's all babes. Hi, we missed you. I'm so exhausted. I got you some new slips. Some new slips. I'm gonna make you some tea, okay?
Wait, babe. Move to my house. I want a backyard. And I want to get a projector screen. And I want to take our son out there. And I want to bring blankets and popcorn. And I want to stay up late. And I want to show him all of our favorite movies.
Maybe it's a sign of weakness,
Okay.
but I don't know what to say. Maybe I should know what to do with strength anyway.
For Deja, fancy non-smelly lotions and sample salads.
We just
And for you two, gossip magazines featuring the world's hottest celebrities pumping their own gas and scooping their own dog's poop. Celebrities.
to the sound of the words we
Hey, man, sorry. A sequel fight broke out, and we couldn't help it. It just happened. I'm sorry.
I am not cleaning this up.
Understood.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. Join.
Get him! Get the new guy! Get the new guy! He's in trouble! He's getting hurt!
You did exactly what you set out to do. You should feel really good about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really grateful to you. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to think about your father building a fort, saying tongue and groove, Nikki. So thank you for that.
My uncle's a mess. His trailer's a mess. I took him to the vet center. He barely even looked at it, so I'll talk to you later.
on This Is Us.
We have to let you go.
This is Beth Pearson. I was checking to see if you got the resume, but I hadn't heard anything, so if you could call me back. Your last boss, Bill, couldn't rave about you more. That must have been hard parting ways. Yeah. Sorry, it's still a little raw. My mom hurt her damn hip again.
She okay?
Yeah, I just hope she didn't break it again. I gotta head down to DC.
Of course. When?
Now?
Yes, ma'am. I got to be on my history exam today. Last time I got a C.
So next time you get an A, go on now. Don't be late for third period, too.
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes! 90s on life for life! Remember when we used to pretend we were in this music video? Got your friends, are they gonna be low down? Will they ever be around? Hey! Or will they turn their backs on you? Of course! Hey, telling that woman she needs to retire is definitely a two-woman job.
Yeah, she can't be on her feet all day chasing after teenagers. She's lucky she only bruised it this time. If she keeps this up, she's gonna break the damn hip all over again.
I need to get in there and lay down the law.
Hey, man.
You are gonna lay down the law with me, right? Not just lay down.
What's that supposed to mean?
Beth, when it comes to standing up to your mom, you have this tendency to clam up.
I do what? I do not clam up.
You clam. I get it. She's terrifying. I bet she's driving you crazy about losing your job, right?
No, not really.
Seriously. She's not all over you about finding something new.
No, not really.
Seriously. She's not all over you about finding something new.
Gap in your resume.
Is a red flag for any future employer, Bethany.
No, she's been pretty cool, actually.
Oh my god. You haven't told her you got laid off.
Right? She doesn't know. And I wasn't gonna tell you until right before we walked in because I didn't want you to give me crap about it the whole car ride.
Gonna give you crap?
Thank you.
You know why you didn't tell her?
Why?
You clammed up.
I hate you.
Bethany? Bethany, is this homework time or is this drawing time?
Homework time. This is homework time or is this drawing time?
And Zoe, you have something to say? I know you're new here, but in this house, we show respect.
Sorry, Mama C.
All right. All right.
Guess who?
Someone who ate something with mustard on it, that's me.
You are very cruel, but I love you.
Come on. That's enough. That's enough.
see. Well, I have to talk to my husband about it. I will return your call, yes. It was Vincent Kelly from the Whitmore Ballet Academy.
He came to my dance class at school, and Miss Allen said we should dance our best, because he was going to pick one of us to join his academy.
And you think this is funny?
That our daughter auditioned for a prestigious dance academy behind our backs and got in? A little yes. Baby, you've seen how good our girl is. It couldn't hurt to just check the place out. She's our little island girl. She danced before she walked. Remember?
She still keeps a spare in one of these plants. I gave her a walker. I don't want her to have to drag herself to the front door.
Please, she's probably already in bed. I thought I heard some rumbling around here. Why are you two messing around in my plants?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mama C.
You two didn't have to drive all the way down here. It's just a ruse tip.
No, we know we didn't. We wanted to. And aren't you supposed to be staying off your feet? And where's that walker? The doctor told me.
Please eat our doctors. They are so dramatic. And that walker thing is for old ladies.
But you're supposed
Now
to.
listen, I have already been lectured to by a doctor who doesn't know me from Adam. So, whatever this take it easy nonsense business is you're about to spout, I don't want to hear that. You must be starving. Come on in. I'll warm up dinner.
She's so scary as hell.
Yep.
So these are my advanced students. Davis will be Bethany.
How many classes does she have to take?
3 classes every day after school, and then all day on Saturdays.
And all of these classes lead to what exactly?
Question. Let's talk in my office, please. Baby girl. Every year we put on a senior showcase for our oldest dancers, featuring some of the classics. Swan Lake, Giselle, some of the new works.
So all these years of training are for one night of dancing.
It's not one night of dancing. It's a chance to debut our students to some of the leading ballet companies in the country. Our featured soloists go on to have careers at the New York City Ballet, the Royal Ballet de Bolshoi.
How many make it? Professionally.
It varies. Some years 8, others 2.
2.
Mr. and Mrs. Clark, do you know American Ballet Theater has never had African-American principal dancer in their 53-year-old history? Your daughter has a remarkable raw talent. If Bethany works hard, I believe she could be the first. I believe she can do it too. You know, she danced before she walked. That's a true story. You know,
Could we have a moment?
in my, yes, of course.
This is a very expensive program. If she goes, you're going to have to work overtime.
It's okay. I don't mind.
I'll probably have to teach in Project D, I'm talking about a path. I'm talking about choosing a real path and sticking to it like Bethany did. Bethany went to college. Bethany got her master's. And every morning, Bethany wakes up with a sense of purpose because
Bethany got laid off months ago.
Five, 6, 7, 8. Clark? Time to do that here? You know, when I was about your age, I saw Misha perform for the first time in Giselle. Shoulders? Do you know what that is? The greatest of our time, Mikhail Baryshnikov. When he leaped, I thought to myself, if gravity does exist, it takes a vacation when he's on stage, simply soared. So you, young lady, you've got that flying part down now. You need to master the technique, and you will. Again.
This afternoon. The doctor wants your father to start chemotherapy, so that's what we're going to do. Wipe those tears. We have to be strong. Come on. This table isn't going to clear itself.
Can you give us a minute? We just found out the man has cancer.
And your auntie told you what we're going to do about it. Go now. Help her clean up.
Start with resume, go to Staples, get some fancy paper, and begin mailing them out.
Mailing it out, I'm sorry. Did we step through a portal to 1998?
Don't be smart.
Fucking hell, how many fucking opportunities do you want, you daft cunt?
I'm going to quit dance. What are you talking about? It's my fault. Jeez. You work too hard. And Bethany, stop. It is not your fault that your father is sick, and you are not going to give up years of training. You're going to stick to the path you chose, and you will be the best.
I trust your war. I'll learn the new combination Sonya here will demonstrate.
Hi, Mom. Dad, Zoe.
This is late, even for you.
When will you hear about the solo? Any time to make your costume?
8 weeks.
Okay. Time for bed, young lady. You've been watching TV for hours now.
It's not even that late. Chill.
I know you did not just tell me to chill. Child.
That girl is giving your mother a run for her money. So tell me, what is it you all are working on Pigeon Lake?
Swan Lake, Dad.
There it is. That smile I missed.
We got a new girl in class today.
Oh, she any good?
Better than good. I work hard, but it just comes easier to her. I can tell.
My baby girl, 18 months old before you started walking.
Yeah, I know, Dad.
And your mother was scared to death. She took you to all kind of doctors, wanted to find out what was wrong with you. But nobody could tell her anything. And then one day, we were all in Kingston. Uncle Clem put on some Burning Spear. You know the song?
Dread River.
That song started playing, and it seemed like it just picked you right up off the ground. Because you stood and you danced straight over to me. Your mama would never admit it now, but she sobbed. We were so happy. Our little island girl who danced before she walked. That's who you are. Never forget, baby girl.
Dad.
Yes, my love.
Good night.
Good night.
Man. Oh, yeah. Past 20 years I've not been kind to this mattress. Come with me. I got something to show you.
You are still good. Yeah, she's still good. I'll never let you tweeze my eyebrows again.
I was a kid.
So was I, with no eyebrows. I am sorry that my mom laid into you like that about your documentaries.
It's fine.
It really is fine with you, isn't it? Man, I would carry that crap around inside of me for like a year. But you just explode and it's all over for you.
I think it's always been different for me. By the time I came to live in this house, it was safe here. And, well, the rest of you looked at your mom like she was this strict, domineering woman. And I just saw this person that couldn't hurt me like I'd been hurt before.
You know what? We don't talk enough about how incredible you turned out despite all the crap you were put through.
No, we really don't. But your mom, she went easier on me too. But the rest of you, she was tough. Sister, cousin, I know you inside and out, and something bigger is going on with you. And you need to find a way to talk about it before all that pressure.
What was that?
I was supposed to be an explosion. I'm pretty high.
okay? I picked up some Chinese food after dropping your brother and sisters off at the train station. Are you hungry?
Mom, if you're sad, we can talk.
Of course I'm sad, Bethany. What else could I be? I was danced today.
They announced the cast for the senior showcase. I didn't get the solo. I worked really hard. I'm sorry if I disappointed you.
You did your best. That's all I ever asked.
Don't worry, Mom. I'm not gonna give up. Sorry, is the music bothering you? I just wanted to practice a little bit before bed.
Bethany, come sit here. I have something for you. I gave this to your sisters and your brother. It helped them choose their colleges.
But you know I'm not. I mean, the plan is for me to get into a company.
That was the plan. But now we have to choose a different path for you.
Different path?
I'm sorry. I really am. But I just don't see dance as a path for you. And I cannot watch you move to New York and struggle to make ends meet while you audition for companies that you're never going to get into. I won't continue to pay for this school. It's setting you up to fail.
Mom, what are you doing? It's 3 a.m.
No, I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd get a head start on listing firms.
I really need you to help me find a job, huh?
It's okay. I'm happy to help.
Well, I'm not happy to have you help.
I know you're embarrassed. But you don't have to be rude to me.
Yeah. Just keep on going like you always do, right, Mom? Even in pain. That's what Clark women do, right? No room for weakness. Dad dies, we just wipe our tears and keep on marching, right?
And what would you have had us do? Wallow in our grief?
No. But we could have taken some time. Mom, I remember feeling so free when I was a little girl. Do you remember that? I always had my head in the clouds and I was always doodling and always dancing.
Bethany,
You didn't have to take it from me.
you had gone as far as you could go, Bethany. It wasn't working out for you. You had gone as far as you could go.
You ever wonder why Lisa, Isaiah, and Renee don't come around? It's because of how you are. There's no air around you. There's no air to breathe. No air to be sad. No air to fail.
That's your big complaint. No air. Well, I can live with that. I promised my mother I'd push my kids as hard as she pushed me. My kids may not come around, but that's okay with me because I know you're all good.
I'm not good, Mom.
never ashamed to do it because nobody ever made him feel like he should be. But me, I can't even look at him. I can't even look at the person closest to me in the whole world. I cannot look him in the eye. Tell him I want to be that little girl who dances again.
His sweater looks good on you, Bethany, and I like the braids. A freshman college mixer. This is a fresh start, filled with great opportunities.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Mom, no. Let me speak. My mother was the smartest person I ever knew. Her little restaurant on 129th Street in Harlem helped put me and my brothers through school. My father thought education was worthless for a girl, but she stood up to him, told him I would have every opportunity my brothers had. She worked hard for me, and I worked hard to make her proud. We hardly ever fought. Except, of course, when I met your father. Coach, she warned me, girl, bad company will lead you astray. But Abe wasn't bad company. He just didn't take life so seriously. I had so many worries. Sometimes those worries suffocated me, but when I was with him,